Unless you've been hiding under a rock for the last couple of years, which I guess is actually conceivable considering what's been going on in the world, you know that we've been in a really hot real estate market. But I'm not going to send you an email or post to social media just to tell you what you already know. As always, I want to break down the numbers and talk about what does that really mean locally. And I'm going to focus this on Nassau and Suffolk, which is our primary area. The median home sale price in Nassau County this month is now 650,000. The average, and I'm going to just make sure I have this right, so I'm going to glance at my notes, is around 775,000. In Suffolk, we're at 525 for a median, and we're at about 605 for an average. These are all-time highs. We're not month over month going that much higher, but if you look year over year, tremendous increases. What's the supply of homes for sale though? Like if you've been a long time watcher of the show, Mondays with Mike, by the way, this is the market update version. You know that how many months supply is a key figure that we look at. And what that means is if everything was frozen, all the inventory was frozen until current, active, and under contract homes all closed, how many months would that take? That's the simplest way to explain it. So in Nassau, we've got just over 4 months supply, and same thing in Suffolk, actually, a little bit less. That's a seller's market. Is it as bad a seller's market as what I'm hearing in other places? Absolutely not. My partners in San Diego, who I talk to all the time and who we collaborate with, I think they said the end of last month they had 12 days supply for all of San Diego County. I mean, I can't even picture what that looks like. So, yes, it is still a hot housing market, but relatively speaking, we're not in as crazy a crunch here on Long Island as we are in other parts of the country. Mortgage rates obviously been going up too. That's the other thing I want to report on. If you checked it out today, it looks like the average for the 30-year fixed is 4.12%. That's for a prime borrower. And sure, those have gone up quite a bit. We've covered that a little bit. But I want to make sure this isn't all doom and gloom. I am talking to a lot more sellers who seem like they're ready to come on the market. People are ready to move about the country again, I think. I think I'm ripping off an airline by saying that, their slogan. But it's true. And keep in mind, this is something that I knew but was reminded of and was kind of driven home on the mastermind call that we had with some of these great realtors we talked to earlier today. Remember, we're talking a lot about inflation going up. Remember, your rate, if you lock it in today, even if you're at 4.12% and you're saying, oh man, I could have had 3.7% or 3.5% not that long ago. Inflation goes up, your rate does not go up if it's a fixed mortgage. So you're still going to look like kind of a genius if inflation is going up. I can't help you, solve for the more expensive groceries or other things, but your mortgage payment is going to stay constant, and the money that you repay the mortgage with, crazy as it seems, it'll be worth less with inflation, and so you'll actually be paying less on your mortgage, and over time, the borrower versus the bank does better in an inflationary environment. So hopefully that makes sense, and it's kind of a silver lining to inflation. It does help you as a borrower, but it is good to lock in those rates before they go up more, because the higher the benchmark you set, the higher the fixed rate that you lock in, obviously the more inflation you need to make that payment less. Any other facts? I think we've covered the basic facts. I want to keep this as short as possible. If I could do these in under 5 minutes, I know everyone's time is valuable, and I'm going to leave it there. We'll be back with some, probably just topical episodes in the series later this month, and I hope everybody's doing well. Looking forward to spring.